Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Part 2 gang. Let's get it. Let's go. Crazy though. This man was on top of goddamn Lopez. Lopez was, and it was all out of breath. He couldn't do nothing with Lee. And Lee, they were about the same size. He couldn't do nothing with Lee, man. He couldn't do nothing with him. Boom. They in there. Goddamn, no police saving nobody. Nothing happened. Boom, niggas like, yo, man, niggas walked away. Niggas got tired. Because it was like, they just started talking. So the lady come off the ladder. Boom, she hit group lock. Group lock is lock all the doors in the booth. She hit group lock. That just she locked all the doors, boom. So now everybody that was around it kind of backed up around the door closed. But there's a few dudes that know Lee and know Lopez. They all like still looking through this jump. And I guess he's still on top of him. Cause that's how he was, man, every time he slammed him, he was like he was getting on top of him. You know what I mean? Like showing him you can't handle me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy right here, man. But this is the entitlement that people be having when you give people the keys to your life. You know what I mean? You gotta watch what you say. Like I be telling y'all, man, you gotta watch what you say, especially the Terminators, man, because they'll take that to heart, man. All that is love. We're brothers. We just look out for each other. I got you. Let's eat together. All that. A Terminator would take that and run a mile with it. I'm letting you know now. Every Terminator I have witnessed has ran a mile with information like that from the next person. So, boom, I guess they was in there talking. I done walked away like, thank God the police didn't come. Thank God the police didn't come, because the police would have came, you know what I mean? That would have messed everything up. So boom, this man only 50 cents. Like, I don't know why I did it, you know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta hustle like that in prison, man. You know what I mean? Plus Lopez gonna get that cash. So I'm being greedy, chasing the cash. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I was glad that nothing happened. I was so happy about that, man. Thank God nothing happened. So boom, goddamn, they call cell break. Cell break come. You see Lee Selly come over there, he looking at the joint. He said, I guess they was talking. Boom, get the door open. All you see is Lopez standing on the wall, like, you know what I mean? He's standing on the wall. Then he seen Lee. They walked out. You know what I mean? Then he seen Lee was like, yo, come here, man. He was like, what's up? He's like, I love you, bro. Goddamn, Lopez turned around like, they docked up. And I'm like, see, that's what the Terminator is. He's bringing that all into his database. This is what he's doing. We squashed it after the fight. We're cool again. After I beat you up, you belong to me. It's crazy in there, man. That's wild. So like, to see him dap this man up, like I was thinking that was the breaking point of their friendship, that fight. That's what you would think. That was the end of it. But Lopez, he didn't want to end that, man. Why? Because he probably still was feeling like this is a real friend. Now, I have argued and fought with my brothers as well, you know what I mean, in real life. But at the same time, we are blood brothers. That stuff is going to happen. And there, that man is not your brother. He's not your brother, Lopez. I don't know what Lopez was thinking, but I used to sit back and just watch so many dudes make crazy, dumb mistakes. And this was one of the dumb mistakes that I witnessed in 04 from Lopez, man, because bro was just a dude down on his top. When I say on his top, he wanted to know everything. He wanted in on everything. He didn't care about who thought what person thought he was worse than. He didn't care about none of this stuff, man. After he helped Lopez fight that one time, like he has stated when they got into it before, they are married. And that's the crazy, sick things that go on in prison, man. It's wild, man. So boom, the weekend roll around. You know what I mean? Weekend roll around. Goddamn, Lopez go to visit. Lopez go to VI. Goddamn, come back from VI. Lopez got that cash. When you come back, you see him stop at 2D. You know what I mean? Like they slide, he trying to talk to them, trying to see if dude got that D block. I'm telling y'all, he said he was gonna get. So boom, he come back in the pod. He first person he seen was me. He like, where's that? I'm like, what's up? He like, look, he let me holler at you. I'm like, what's up? Goddamn, we walk back by the window. He like, hey, look, goddamn, look, man, your man. Goddamn, is he back from VI? Yeah, he was like, I ain't trying to be worse. I just told somebody to call him, and one of y'all homeboys just came to the door, gritted on my ass. I was like, yeah, bro, because like, What are you doing, bro? Like, he gonna get with you when he gonna get with you. I don't know if he went to the VI yet. Like, I'm not checking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let that happen. Like, bro, like, you wildin'. He was like, yeah, you right, man. You right. Goddamn. I was like, hey, look, your man down on us again. He looked back, goddamn. That nigga Lee was standing by the payphones like, I'm trying to see what they're talking about. Has to be a drug deal. I was used to him trying to read my mind. It was impossible. You couldn't, bro. You couldn't. Even with the Terminator thermal imagery, you couldn't do it, bro. So I wasn't even tripping on that no more. So Lopez is fiending, you know what I mean, trying to see my man back yet, but he didn't even go yet. So you gotta wait. So the whole time, goddamn, you see him and Lee kicking it. They standing at the table, they walking around, they go smoke some weed, come back, you know what I mean? Goddamn. You see Lee talking to him, Lee looking like he want to get high bad as a bitch. I don't know what Lopez is telling him. I don't know what he's telling him. At the end of the day, I don't know what he's telling him, man. But Lopez, I guess he's like, this is his guy. He's riding with whatever the case is, man. But for the most part, they waiting on bro to come out from the VI. Boom. We go to lunch, come back. Lopez always go to visit early. He could be like the first dude, 9 o'clock visit. He'd be back before count. Boom. Goddamn. We go to lunch after count. We come back from lunch. Goddamn. He's still waiting for my man to come back. Goddamn. Next thing you know, here's my say, Weezy. I'm like, yo, somebody wants you on the top tier. Somebody on the top tier from 2D. I can go on the top tier on my pod and we can talk through the booth. Not really like, if we don't want her to know what we saying, what's up? What? And we can see each other, you know what I mean? Because the booth is see-through. So boom, I run upstairs. I get to the corner all the way by 23, boom. I get over there, I'm like, what's up? I see it's my man, he like, hey. He pulled out his t-shirt, like, tell the white boy I got that. I'm like, ah. He was like, hey, look, don't be. Shh. You know what I mean? I'm like, got you. You gotta do sign language kind of like in that prison, man. That's what you gotta do. So boom, I waited. Goddamn, I seen goddamn Lopez walk to the phone. Boom. I walked to the phone after him. Phone's always open back then. Boom, walked to the phone beside him. I'm on the jump. I'm like, shh. He was like, look. He was like, hold on. I'm like, yo, look at it. He was like, hold on, he's cool. I'm like, what? He was like, don't look yet, but look behind you. I was like, I turn around, Terminator standing by the booth. You're not getting nothing past me, Weezy. This Terminator was super smart. I'm like, dang. He like, hey, what's up? I'm like, look, hey, look. He was like, man, he was just up there getting the request form and I can't even get on the phone. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, you can't duck this dude for nothing. I'm like, yo, look, my homeboy said he got that. What's good? He was like, look, you gonna make the play? I'm like, man, look, I don't got time. I hung the phone up then. I just like, look, cause I got serious with him. I'm like, look, I don't got time to be making no play. And then I gotta, you know what I mean? I was like, look, he done came to my cell trying to pick before when you did that first jump, you know what I mean? I was like, look, bro, you need to handle that because I don't got time to be talking to this Terminator, bro. He was like, man, shh, man, he more like a renegade, man, the way he got. He was like, man, I can't duck him, Weezy. I was like, bro, listen, you done fought this man. He done fought with you, man. I said, like that man said, y'all married. I said, y'all married. I said, he started laughing. I'm like, bro, y'all married. I was like, bro, y'all are married, bro. I said, man, y'all done been through so much together. He started laughing. He like, man, stop playing. I'm like, nah, but look. I was like, bro, I don't got time to be trying to make that play. Bro, listen. He was like, man, look, all you got to do is this. He was like, look, he ain't looking at him. He handed me the $200. I was like, put it in my pocket. He was like, look, all you got to do is just holler at your man and give it to me. You know what I mean? He said, that's all you got to do. I was like, that's all I got to do. He was like, yeah, that's all you got to do. He was like, man, but look, when you give it to me, we can't go to the magazine joint no more. He said, because Lee, this how he knew I was up to something. He told me after we fought that day and we was in the room talking, he was like, I know Weezy gave you something because you don't never go to his cell and borrow no magazine. Thermal imagery. That man was a real Terminator, man. That man was figuring out solutions. This man was figuring out problems, man. That man said, I know you was lying because you never go to Weezy's cell and borrow no magazine. He was right. But who would think that? Anybody can borrow a magazine. Terminator was a psycho, man. So he like, look, we can't go with that no more. We can't use that one right there, Weezy. I'm like, look, bro, I don't really want to be involved like that. I'm letting you know now, because dude is psycho, man. He was like, look, don't worry about him. He was like, don't worry about him, man. He's like, look, don't worry about him on this one. He was like, man, I was like, what you mean don't worry about him? He was like, man, look, trust me on this one, Weezy. I was like, shh. Lopez, man, nobody, man, look, you can't beat dude. What you gonna do? He was like, look, don't worry about that, man. He was like, don't worry about that, man. You know what I mean? He was like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I was like, damn, like, what kind of sinister play is he up to? You know what I mean? So boom, you know what I mean? Goddamn, he was like, look, I'm gonna tell you later. You know what I mean? He gave me like a look like, it looked sinister. That's why I was like, what kind of sinister activities is he up to? But I wasn't thinking nothing. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't thinking he was going to be extra sinister. But he does have a Terminator on his back that he can't shake, y'all. He cannot shake this man. This man is a real deal Terminator, man. He's not shaking this guy. So boom. Next thing you know, as I finally make the play of my man, you know what I mean? My man sent it to me. I'm taking my time to give it to Lopez, but I want to give it to him before count. I already got it when we went to dinner, but I want to give it to him before count, just so I don't have to hold on to all this dope at count time. You know what I mean? I'd rather hold on to the weed. I don't want to hold on to no heroin. Like, I ain't even gonna lie down. That was mine, that's different. But I'm trying to make the play, but Lopez is not coming nowhere around me. He's not coming nowhere around me, man. Goddamn. So I'm just kind of in the pod, just walking, you know what I mean? I look up, see Lopez, goddamn. Lopez said he tell Lee something. Lee was like, yo, go in my cell and get it. You know what I mean? So boom, Lopez go in his cell. Lopez come back out. You know what I mean? They look like they was about to make a little small meal right before lockdown, but he's still not coming around me. Like, and I don't want to call him, because if I call him, the Terminator's gonna say, what y'all up to? So I wasn't really trying to go through that. I'm not trying to go through that, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not trying to go through that again with this damn Terminator, man. So I'm just walking around the pod, and something just tell me to look as I'm walking laps, like it's trying to burn the time. I'm just burning time, dolo, you know what I mean? Just walking. And when I get kind of close to the booth, as on my third lap, I just felt something kind of like, cause my head is down slightly as I'm walking, but it looked like I seen somebody like in 2D, like keep trying to get my attention. So as I come back around, I was like, oh, I won't trip it. I see it's my man. But when I look on the top tier, who on the top tier? The nigga Lee is on the top tier. And he talking to my man. He like, I see him. But my man, every time he see me, he trying to get my attention. But Lee is like, I told you gotta do sign language. Lee like, white boy. He gave him something. My homeboy like, he gave him the white boy. I'm like, yo, this nigga a real Terminator. I'm like, damn, this nigga probably was saying this up. This shit taking too long. I want to get high before count. I said, this nigga a maniac. So I see my man, I'm like, what's up? He like, he give me the look like. So the nigga Lee was like, all right. I'm like, this nigga say, all right. So boom. Goddamn, I'm like, this nigga a psycho. So goddamn. Next thing you know, lockdown time, you know what I mean? So bro still don't say nothing to me. I'm like, I don't want to put him on blast, because I know the Terminator's waiting for anything. And I think that's what made the Terminator go on the top 10, try to holler at my man that had to work down. Man, this is my word. I think he really wanted on the top 10 to talk to my man next door, because he was feeling like if he made the play, he gonna make it through Weezy. But I haven't seen him talk to Weezy yet. Like, what the hell is going on? So that's when his patience started wearing thin. And that's when he went to go holler at my man. So that didn't work. Lopez still playing it like he never seen me before in his damn life. He like, that man ain't looking my direction. He going like this. He start looking at me. So he's playing it off good, I guess. But I'm stuck with all this damn raw, with this rating. So boom. I'm like, this is crazy right here, man. Boom, I locked down with it. You know what I mean? Locked down with it. I'm in the cell with it. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. Goddamn, they come through and count. Did a count. You know what I mean? We waiting to come back out. As we waiting to come back out, you hear somebody say, hear the police noise. Next thing you They start walking, but they ain't walking like down with my row of my cells. That they walking past it, but like they like in the middle of the plot. They just start walking in the middle of the plot. Niggas like the police here. Niggas walk in. Niggas go to cell 14. They go straight to goddamn Lee cell. They get the Lee cell. They say open up 14. Lady open the door. Door open up. Goddamn. They said step out. Step out. He's like step out for what? He's like, man, shit, we got information that you got a weapon in here. He was like, I got a weapon? Lee, he wasn't known for somebody that carried a knife. I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I didn't know him for carrying no damn knife. Every time I seen him get in the sun, he was fighting. You know what I mean? But like they say, yo, we got information that say that it's a weapon in here. So his roommate, both of them getting out the bed like, the hell, man. So they step out. I see Lee like, and then, you know, Lopez cell is like right over top of him on the top tier. So he back up and he like, Hey, man, they coming with some BS, man. They talking about they looking for a weapon in my cell, man. Goddamn, Lopez was like, what? You all right? You good? He was like, yeah, I'm good. He started watching him shake his cell down. Niggas looking everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Goddamn, next thing you know, you look, the investigator coming in the damn pod. Him and the lady, boom, they coming to jump. They got down straight to his cell. Boom. Now it's the COs, the lieutenant, the white, the sergeant, everybody. Now the investigators are in there. Boom. So now they handcuff Lopez. Now they handcuff Lee and his roommate. They got them sitting at the table. I'm on the bottom tier. My cell is on the bottom tier, so I'm looking right at him. So he look over at me like, he gave me a look like, I ain't even gonna lie. It wasn't a Terminator look, but it was more like, I'm looking back at him like, dude, what you looking at me for? You know what I mean? I gritted back on his ass. So they got them handcuffed right there. They start going, they said, messing that shit up, tearing that shit up. Next thing you know, see the investigator call Lee. He said, come over here. He walked over there, he was like, what's this right here? He had it on a string. It was like on a little thin ass string. The string was thin as a bitch. It was hanging, it was dangling. The string was like this long. And when the investigator had it, he was like, what's this? That joint said, phew. That joint fell. That joint was long piece of string. He was like, what's this? He was like, it ain't mine. He was like, man, look, we just found it in your vent. It was on a string hanging down on your vent. I was like, oh. Now, in the past, when we first got the sussers, a lot of those DC Lorton inmates, they left so many damn weapons. I have seen dudes go down for weapons that wasn't even their weapons. Dudes has went down, Virginia inmates has went down from weapons that the DC inmates, the Lorton inmates has left in there. They used to hide their shit in the vent and all that shit and put it on long ass strings and shit like that. That'll be a good place where you can hide your junk, because sometimes they'll just look at your vent and you'll have string on your vent sometime from old lines. Because you could, some dudes build clotheslines to dry their clothes on their vents. So it'll be string, a little bit of old string sometimes that just left up there. So the string that dudes would stash the knife in, you know what I mean? They'll make it real thin, shimmy the knife in the hole, and it'll fall down because the vent was like right there. So it'll fall down. It'll fall down. And dudes that have the string kind of tied where they can just be able to get it and fish it out when they need it. You know what I mean? So I have seen dudes use that tactic. I have known the DC inmates has left weapons and dudes has went down. I know my man went down for that case. So, and then Lopez blocking out. No, that ain't mine. That ain't mine. I ain't going nowhere. So boom, they had to call the captains and everybody that come from the watch commander office. They came in our block, and I guess the watch commander kind of know Lee, and he was like, you found a knife in the vent? He like, yeah, but like this knife right here, the knife had looked kind of rusted and old, slightly like, it didn't look like it was an up to par knife. You know what I mean? It didn't even have a handle on it. It was just on the string. So goddamn, the captain like, shh. He was like, gotta lock you up. But look, we're gonna talk about it. I gotta lock. He's like, man, that shit old, man, for the DC inmates. That ain't my damn knife. Why would I put a knife in the vent? He going off. But the whole time, I know he just so mad that he's about to duck. He's about to miss out on Lopez, man. Like, and I look up at Lopez because I can, if I go like this from my window in my cell, Lopez cell is right there. I look up at him. I can see Lopez on the door. He like, he was waiting patiently, y'all. He was like, it was waiting patiently. Goddamn. That's when it hit me. When I looked at him, I was like, oh, dirty, rotten scoundrel. I said, I seen him go inside Lee's cell earlier. I seen it. I'm like, damn. Penitentiary dangerous, man. You see this? The only way out of this predicament for Lopez was a backdoor move, man. So boom, he tried to talk his way out of it, man. Goddamn, they did his celly. It was both of them. This what made it crazy because both of them went down. Old dude ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. But Lee was saying it wasn't his knife, and his roommate was saying it wasn't his knife, man. So they had to lock both of them up. Boom, they locked both of them up. It's a whole cell open. Boom, they locked both of them up. They came back and packed all these stuff. That jumped in, that cracked in for like an hour of our rec time. Boom, after it was finished, they let us out. Boom, they let us out. We come out. First place to pull up on me was Lopez. He was like, hey, yo, shh, that's crazy, man. He went and looked in his cell. That joint was empty. He was like, that's crazy, man. As he's saying that, I'm just walking back towards by the window, like, shh. We get back by the window. I'm like, man, he was petty motherfucker. He was like, man, fuck that Weezy, man. He was like, man, fuck that, man. I was like, man, I don't got shit to do with shit, bro. Like, I don't know shit. I just know you petty as a bitch. You know what I mean? Here you go. You know what I mean? I gave him the shit my man gave me. He was like, all right, this everything. I'm like, yeah, I don't do that shit. He was like, all right. That's the whole time. I'm like, damn, he in the park talking to dudes. Dudes like, damn, your homeboy gone now. Lopez like, yeah, I know. Lopez went right upstairs and got high as a bitch. That's my word. Lopez probably went up there. That nigga was on the slopes, goddammit. He went up there. He had all that D-block to himself. He didn't have to share with the Terminator. Shh. It was crazy, man. Jump was crazy, man. So boom. Goddamn, Lopez feeling like he got his soul back for the most part, man. He got rid of a dude that used to use thermal imagery, body thermal imagery, reading your soul to find out what the hell you got going on. He got rid of that guy. Now, it was petty as shit how he got rid of that guy. Now, he never told me exactly what he did to get rid of the guy, but I knew he had something to do with it, man. He told me like, yo, fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Now, I know y'all might be saying that's kind of ratting or whatever the case is. I didn't do it. I didn't give a damn what he did. You know what I mean? I didn't have nothing to do with that. Dude, Lee was a damn Terminator, man. He was a Terminator, man. Like, dude, like, shit be crazy, man. Like I say, sometimes dudes try to move in prison and to get things done without moving their hands. I tell y'all that, man. And sometimes there's no rules in this shit. There's no fair war amongst thieves. It's not. So this is what goes on, man. So I looked at it like, yeah, Lopez is a dirty, rotten scoundrel. He has potential of probably telling the police if things go wrong. You know what I mean? So I got to be careful with him. But at the same time, like, he saved his own damn life, man, from a Terminator that he couldn't shake. So boom, he going on with his little time, about 2 weeks. He'll stop by in the hole, and because when we go on with child, when we come out the long way, we passing 3 buildings. He'll stop at the window and talk to Lee in the hole. Lee's cell was like he was on the third. He was in I think he was in 3C. So he had the boulevard window. And he was on the bottom tier, so he was like on the 3rd row, so you could talk to him. So he'll stop you, talking to him. All right, got you, da-da-da. I'm gonna say you something, da-da-da. The whole time, the first time we walk by, I see Lee in the window, he talking to him. But I see Lee look at me as I'm walking by. I promise y'all, that shit was like, and nigga eyes was red on this one. That nigga look like an apocalypse. That nigga look crazy as a bitch. I was like, oh shit, I seen him from the window. But you see Lopez, Lopez holler at him, boom. Goddamn, we come out to the pod. Lopez was like, yeah, man. He was like, yo, look. He was like, man, why he wrote me a kite and say he might be getting out the hole? I'm like, he might be getting out the hole. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, the captain dude and no one was like, man, look, that wasn't my knife. You know what I mean? I was like, look, well, let's get to the meat and potatoes. I said, did you put that shit in there? He was like, I had to, man. You know what I mean? He was like, but he's not going to beat that charge. Nobody beats that charge. I was like, yo, I mean, shit, you better hope not. You know what I mean? So, boom. Goddamn, Lopez going on with his little life. A couple days go by after that. He still holler at him every time we come from child. Goddamn, that man got all that dope. He's enjoying his damn life. Out of nowhere, goddamn, we going to child. Goddamn, I look. All I see is a dude on the other side of the fence because he's in 4 building. He's in 4 building, man. But I see him as I'm walking down the sidewalk. The fence is a little bit up from me, but there's a dude standing at the fence like he was waiting on our pod to come. And as we walking down the boulevard to get to the child hall, I just felt something hit my soul, y'all. That joint was just like somebody was staring through my damn soul, and I looked. And guess who it was? It was Lee Maniac ass. Man, them people let that man out the hole. Now, when that happened to my man a while ago, like years later, I seen that happen to my man. You know what I mean? Like, before I went to Lawrenceville. And he never made it to Lawrenceville behind that right there, man. They charged him and his roommate. He went down for that shit, man. But I don't know what kind of goddamn deal or how Lee pulled this out. But he screamed that knife wasn't his until it was Bloody Murray, man. I guess the captain finally just was like, man, I ain't never known him for having no knife, man. You know what I mean? So boom, they let the man out the hole. They let the man out the hole. He wasn't in our building, but he was out the hole. Boom, we see him at the fence. We come up here at the fence. He looking. Goddamn, niggas like, oh shit. Niggas, well, what's up, Lee? Niggas going to the fence. What's up, Lee? What's good? What's good? I look. And they gave me another look. He scanned me one more time. It was a quick jump as I'm walking in the chow out. I didn't speak to him, but as I'm walking in the chow, he on the fence. He like, gave me a quick jump. I'm like, walking in the jump. I gave him the jump. I see Lopez. He the last one at the door trying to talk to him. He at the fence. He talking to him. Talking to him. Next thing you know, he's like, yo, better come in for the door closed. Boom, Lopez come in. Boom, I'm getting my tray as he coming in. I sit down. Lopez like right there on the wall, kind of where I'm sitting at the table. So he's standing in line waiting to get his tray. I'm like, yo, goddamn, the Terminator back. He was like, shh. He was like, man, I don't want to talk about it, Weezy. I was like, damn. I was like, what happened? He was like, he said, goddamn, he beat his case. He said them people couldn't prove that was his knife. They found it in a vent. That wasn't his shit. I'm like, yo, that's wild right there. That is wild right there. I don't know how the Terminator got off that shit. I said, he about to be on your damn neck. He was like, man, I know, man. He was like, man, shit. He was like, yo. He was like, man, this shit crazy, man. He was like, he said he got to holler at me when we come out in the morning. I was like, holler at you? Holler at you about what? He was like, man, I don't know, man. Goddamn. So boom. Goddamn. We end up going outside that next morning. Boom, we go outside that next morning. We don't have the yard with them, but we are on the big yard. His 4-building partners on yard 2. So we on the big yard. I see Lopez and it was Lopez, another white dude. They was standing by the fence. And goddamn Lee, he was on the other side of the fence. And Lee told him straight up. Lee was like, oh, look, they saying somebody put that in my cell. He was like, man, real talk. Me and my roommate was in the hole. And we was in the hole. We was talking. And we was like, man, we ain't never noticed no little string in our damn vent. We ain't never noticed that shit as much as we keep the cell clean. So they said somebody trying to get me out the pod. He was like, that's why the captain believed my story. You know what I mean? He said, that's why he believed my story. Because they said the shit was just on the vent. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. He was like, man, that shit crazy. I was like, yo, I'm listening to this shit like, this shit gonna turn out ugly. I know it's gonna turn out ugly, man. I know it's gonna turn out ugly. Goddamn, this word. That nigga Lee was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna find out who did it, though. Yeah, he said he gonna move me back to 2 building. Yeah, he said he gonna move me back to 2 building. But look, in the meantime, in between time, what's up? What you got for me? That nigga Lopez was like, I got something for you. Y'all man came through. He was like, hey, give this to him. Damn, something. Boom. I don't know if it was weed or dope. I don't know what it was. It's been a little time since he had the dope. So I don't know if he bought more. I don't know what. Boom. He got his soul back so he can make his own plays now. I'm not keeping track of what he's doing. So I don't know what he gave Lee. Lee get this shit. Lee like, who got this shit? Weezy. I'm like, I'm a little bit down, but I hear my name. I'm like, yo, hey, Lee. What I tell you, man, look, I'm happy you out the hole, bro. You beat your case, bro. But look, keep my name out that shit, man. He was like, oh, shit, hey, man, I'm coming back to the pod, nigga. I'm coming back to the pod. I'm like, all right, but keep my name out your mouth, bro, about over the fence shit, bro. Chill out, bro. You wildin'. He like, he like, yeah, but look, goddamn, who got that shit over there? Yeah, I know somebody got it, though, but look. Motherfucking keep me straight though while I'm over here. He said he gonna move me over there. You know what I mean? Lopez was like, all right, I'm gonna try to make me sure. Lopez scared as a bitch now because he feeling like dude might find out it's him. Boom. Goddamn. Next thing you know, Lopez come back next day and was like, yo, I talked to the lieutenant about getting him moved back over there. Lieutenant said he's not moving him back over there. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, man, I can exhale now, man. Shit, man. He's gonna have to stay in 4 building. I'm like, shh, I know you happy, man. You Terminator on your damn soul. So he was like, yeah. So boom, goddamn. He go outside and tell Lee, I didn't go outside that day. He come back and tell me, was like, yo, man, Lee was like, yo, goddamn, stop trying to get me moved over there. And he was like, when he said that, it kind of threw me off. I was like, he said that? And he was like, yeah. He said, stop trying to holler at people to stop getting me to move over there. I'm like, damn, how you know you doing that? He was like, man, I don't know, man. That nigga know every damn thing, man. I was like, yo, shh. Man, that shit crazy, man. Goddamn. Couple days roll by, y'all. This shit's like a movie. This shit is crazy. Y'all thinking of what? Man, this shit is crazy, man. Like, this is my word. This is how this shit is playing out. This shit is crazy. Prison is nuts. Don't ever come. Don't ever come to prison, man. This is the stuff that goes on in there, man. I promise y'all, man. But boom, couple days later, y'all, all you hear is, Goddamn, cart coming in. Shh. Goddamn, all you see is Lee coming in there jump. Nigga coming in. Nigga happy as a bitch. He like, yeah. Goddamn. They came in and jumped. Nigga see niggas, got a couple niggas up and shit. Goddamn, seen Lopez. Lopez walked up sad as a bitch. He like, he was like, yeah, we back, nigga. Grabbed his head, like, yeah, we back. Goddamn. Boom. Goddamn. Weekend coming up. Lee moved over there probably about Thursday. So now he's back. They back to doing their regular activities. Lopez is acting like he's happy about this, but he's not. He's really hurting inside about this, y'all. It's really hurting his soul that he's back with this maniac right here. So boom. He got to continue living his life, you know what I mean? Which means he has to go to that visit every week and get that $300 cash like he been doing. So boom. Lopez goddamn go to visit. Why he didn't visit? That nigga Lee goddamn seen me. I was walking. I just felt the nigga looking. That shit was like he's super red in my ass. And I'm looking at him. I say, yo, Lee, why the hell you keep looking at me like that, man? What the hell is going on with you, man? You know what I mean? He like, nah, I was daydreaming. My fault. I was daydreaming, but nah, look, let me ask you a question though. I'm like, what's up? He like, come here. I'm like, come here? Like, you meet me, what's up? So we met in the middle a little bit. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, look, no, all jokes aside. Do Lopez owe you some money? I'm like, nah, he don't owe me nothing. He said, you owe your man over there some money? I said, not that I know of. My man probably would have told me, so I don't think so. He was like, all right. He walked away. Goddamn. Next thing you know, Lopez go to that early visit. Lopez come back right before count. Went to his cell, his usual routine. Went in his cell. Goddamn. Next thing you know, all you see is goddamn Lee coming up the steps. And he came up the steps cool as a bitch. He was like, and they go running like Michael Jordan up the damn steps. He was like, they got to the top. He was like, he put his back to Lopez jump to the bars. He looking directly into Lopez cell though, but he like on the railing right here. He like, you see Lopez at sink. Lopez like he washing his hands and shit. Next thing you know, you just hear, stop! Nigga, like, nigga, motherfucker, nigga, you think I don't know who did it? Nigga, you think I don't know who did it? Nigga, you think I don't know who did it? Nigga, boom, nigga, boom, 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 boom. Lopez like, man, stop, man. Like, boom, 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 boom. Man, this is my word, man. Man, beat the shit out of Lopez's ass, man. Man, Lopez in there Lopez is getting his ass whooped. Niggas in the pod looking like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Niggas got them. Man, he beating Lopez's ass in there, y'all. Like, when I look up, that's all you can see is his sweatshirt. Like, man, he was pounding it. Man, he was beating Lopez's ass. Man, that nigga goddamn. Where that, nigga? I ain't watch you again. Lopez was like, it's right there in my bed. That man grabbed that damn money. Nigga came out that shit. That nigga was sweaty, bloody. He came out that jump. I know the lady in the booth seen him. He came out. And they came down the steps. You see him talk to somebody. Then they got behind the wall. It's like a little blind spot wall by his cell where his cell used to be. Now he's sleeping in cell 18. But where his cell used to be is a little blind spot that you can get behind. The lady in the booth can't see you. He got behind him. He seen the old head he be talking to pull up. Seen them goddamn exchange of shit. That nigga looking like this the whole time. He like, yeah, that motherfucker. He was like, yo, don't nobody fuck with him no more. Don't nobody fuck with him no more. After he go to the hole and I go to the hole, don't nobody fuck with him no more. That man a rat. He was like, what? He was like, yeah. Goddamn, he don't think the goddamn captain know me from the streets. He was like, the captain know me from the streets. The captain know my whole family, nigga. Now, it was a lot of people that was from Franklin and all them outskirts of Surrey County and all that that's close to Suffolk that work at Sussex. A lot of them did work up there. So that nigga Lee was like, nigga, he know my whole family, nigga. He told me a nigga dropped a kite and said I had a weapon in the cell. The only nigga that'll set me up is a nigga trying to get rid of me. You think I ain't know that shit? He said, I was just waiting to get back over here, nigga. And he said, nigga, when you get out the hole, nigga, I want everything every time you go to the visit room, nigga. You hear what the fuck I'm saying? And nigga snot was looking. Nigga was like, niggas came in the posse. I was like, man, what's going on in here, man? The lady came to the booth. She was like, she like, cell 35. She said something to him like, yo, something going on in cell 35. Boom. Niggas went out there. Niggas like, God damn, locked down. Everybody locked down. Man, they locked us down. Boom. Goddamn, all the police came in there. Medical came in there. Man, that's my word, man. after it was all said and done, man, when they sent the people to clean up the damn blood, man, niggas say that nigga beat him with a lock and a sock. He was beating him. He didn't even use a knife. He was beating his ass with a lock and a sock, man. He pounded his ass, man. He said that man goddamn almost went brain dead, man. He said he was out for a minute. The whole time Lee was screaming on him, talking about when you come back. Man, that man was damn near unconscious, man. Like, he beat the living shit out of him, y'all. Like, that was like, to see that shit, like, it was crazy, man. But the dudes that slept a little bit, like the dudes that slept close to 35, that can see in 35 when it's over, they said the floor was filled with damn blood. The floor was filled with blood. He beat the living brakes off him, man. Terminator ain't let his ass get away. Terminator was on his ass, man. And like I said, when you sign up to deal with a Terminator, that's the results, man. You gotta be careful in prison, y'all. You have to be, man. Man, they came in that junk, same captain nigga. Lock bro up, man. They never found the lock in the sock. I don't know if they got the lock in the sock, but he got I don't know if they just hit him for beating his ass, but he got transferred to Sussex 1 behind that shit, man. Lee got transferred to Sussex 1. That's a level 5. We had a level 4. They sent his ass across the street to a little bit worse than where he was already at. And goddamn, I never seen goddamn Lopez again. I guess he went to the hospital. Then he was in the medical part. I don't know where the hell he was at, man, but that shit was crazy, man. Terminator didn't let him go away, man. I knew the whole time. Terminator knew the count. Terminator knew what was going on the whole time, and that's because Lopez made him his brother. You got to be careful about who you make your brother, who you dap up, who's your friend, who's your ace. You got to be careful about that, y'all. And that's the end of the story. Y'all already know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. But like I tell y'all, man, staying out of the way is a must this year in 2025, man, because we don't want to put ourselves in a place where these stories are taking part at, man. We want to stay on the land, stay with our fam, and keep enjoying everything we can. Y'all ain't know I rap a little bit. No, I'm joking. But nah, real talk, man. Let's stay out here and enjoy the good life, man. And just keep being positive, man. And keep being legit. And let's keep minding our business, man. We don't always got to go out and run around and be in the streets, putting ourselves in places where we know we might get in trouble at. Let's just stay out the way, y'all. Stay in the crib sometimes. Stay around your family, your kids, your mama, your daughter, your girl, whoever it is, man. Spend more time with them that you spend on the streets and see how your life start changing up. I bet you start staying out the way, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. This the Thursday banger. What I need y'all to do with this one, man? Like, share, and subscribe this junk, y'all. Turn it up for me, y'all. Let's get it. Turn it up for me. Let's get it. Let's go. But I see y'all again, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all never know when y'all see me, man. But just keep your eyes open, man. But y'all be safe, and I love y'all, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.